Stains are a fact of life. They happen to everyone, but the good news is that they don't have to be permanent. Knowing how to tackle different types of stains can save your favorite clothes and keep your home looking its best. This guide will arm you with the knowledge to confidently face any stain. We'll cover everything from food spills to ink mishaps, providing easy-to-follow solutions using common household items. Remember, the key to successful stain removal is quick action. The longer a stain sits, the harder it is to remove. So let's get started and banish those blemishes for good. Food stains are perhaps the most common, from splattered tomato sauce to drippy ice cream. Here's how to tackle them. For fresh stains, first, blot, don't rub. Gently blot the stain with a clean cloth to absorb excess liquid. Rubbing will only spread the stain. Next, pre-treat with dish soap. Apply a drop of dish soap to the stain and gently work it in with your fingers. Then rinse with cold water. Rinse the stain thoroughly with cold water, checking to see if it is lifted. Finally, launder as usual. Wash the garment as you normally would. For set-in stains, begin by soaking in oxygen bleach. Mix a solution of oxygen bleach and cool water according to package directions. Soak the stained garment for at least 4 hours or overnight. After that, launder as usual. Wash the garment as you normally would. Ink stains can be intimidating, but they're not always impossible to remove. For ballpoint pen ink, start by applying rubbing alcohol. Dab the stain with rubbing alcohol using a clean cloth, working from the outside in. Then, blot and repeat. Blot the stain with a clean section of the cloth and repeat until the ink no longer transfers. Afterward, launder as usual. Wash the garment as you normally would. For permanent marker, first, test on a hidden area. Permanent marker is difficult to remove, so test any cleaning method on a hidden seam first. Next, try hand sanitizer. Apply a small amount of alcohol-based hand sanitizer to the stain and let it sit for a few minutes. Then, blot and launder. Blot the stain with a clean cloth and launder as usual. For stubborn ink stains, if home remedies fail, seek professional help. Take the garment to a professional dry cleaner for specialized treatment. Grass stains are common after a day of playing sports or enjoying a picnic. For fresh grass stains, start by pre-treating with detergent. Apply a small amount of liquid laundry detergent directly to the stain. Next, rub gently. Gently rub the detergent into the stain using your fingers. Then launder in hot water. Wash the garment in the hottest water safe for the fabric. For stubborn grass stains, begin by using white vinegar. Soak the stain in a solution of equal parts white vinegar and water for 30 minutes. Then, launder with baking soda. Add half a cup of baking soda to your washing machine along with your regular detergent. Oil stains, whether from cooking or accidental spills, can be tricky but not impossible to remove. For fresh oil stains, first, absorb excess oil. Simply sprinkle baking soda or cornstarch onto the stain to absorb the excess oil. Let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Next, pre-treat with dish soap. Apply a drop or two of dish soap directly to the stain and gently rub it in. Then, launder as usual. Wash the garment in the hottest water that's safe for the fabric. Now, for set-in oil stains, use WD-40. Spray WD-40 onto the stain and allow it to sit for 15 minutes. After that, apply dish soap. Cover the WD-40 with dish soap and rub it in well. Finally, launder as usual. Wash the garment in the hottest water safe for the fabric. Protein-based stains like blood, sweat, and even vomit require special treatment to break down the proteins. For fresh stains, first rinse with cold water. Rinse the stain under cold running water, blotting gently to lift the stain. Next, soak in salt water. Soak the garment in a solution of cold water and salt, 1 tablespoon per cup of water, for at least 30 minutes. Then launder as usual. Wash the garment as you normally would. For dried blood stains, use meat tenderizer. Make a paste of unseasoned meat tenderizer and a small amount of water. Apply to the stain. Apply the paste to the dried blood stain and let it sit for 30 minutes. Finally, launder as usual. Wash the garment as you normally would. Red wine spills can be panic-inducing, but quick action can save the day. For red wine stains, first, blot with a clean cloth. Immediately blot the spill with a clean cloth to absorb as much liquid as possible. Next, cover with salt. Generously cover the stain with salt and let it sit for at least 15 minutes. The salt will absorb the remaining wine. Then rinse and launder. Rinse the stain with cold water and launder as usual. For coffee and tea stains, first rinse with cold water. Rinse the stain under cold running water as soon as possible. Next, pre-treat with detergent. Apply a small amount of liquid laundry detergent to the stain and rub it in gently. Finally, launder as usual. Wash the garment as you normally would. Preventing stains is always easier than removing them. Here are some tips. Treat stains immediately. The longer a stain sits, the harder it is to remove. Read care labels. Always check the care label on your garments before attempting any stain removal methods. Use the right cleaning products. Different stains require different cleaning agents. Protect your clothes. Wear an apron when cooking or participating in messy activities. Blot, don't rub. Rubbing can spread the stain and damage the fabric. Armed with these stain-fighting techniques and preventative measures, you can confidently tackle any mishap. Remember, prompt action is key, and knowing the right cleaning solutions for different stains can save your favorite garments. Embrace a spotless life.